Jesse Collison, Andrew Cottrell, Joseph Debates, Reagan Erickson, Chloe Evans, Alex Fathauer, Ethan Ford, Danielle Gould, Carter Hammond, Hasiel Hernandez, Carly Jackson, Kellen Jacobson, Jackson Johnson, Nick Mickelson, Reagan Milton, Mariah Morrow, Heaven Reeson, Brecken Shasso, Gavin Stews, Lydia Tadasi, Juan Aguirre, Maria Alcaraz, Ronnie Barker, Savannah Bauer, Olivia De La Rosa, Lizette Duenas, Elisha Garcia, Grace Goring, Johanna Jones, Adelaide Maeda, Daniel Munoz, Jada Niles, David Ortiz Nahar, Elizabeth Ortiz Nahar, Malik Winkle, Dejan Wright, Navrian Alphonse, Ronaldo Ayala, Fatima Beltran, Tanya Callejas, Leslie Castillo, Lucas Chadwick, Emma Clark, Foster Kalala, Gabrielle Daniels, Preston Dobbs, Alexandria Gagnon, Benjamin Geary, Kaylee Gordon, Nathan Henry, Omar Jimenez, Jake Johnson, Zaylin Clement, Devin Lund, Annex Morris, Evelyn Oropesa, Connor Peterson, Evelyn Tidwell, Brant Van Dyke,
Mary Jane Chartier, Dylan Cobb, Dole Dang, Tyler Detches, Angela Flores Crispin, Nancy Garcia, Desmond Gretkin, Fraternity Half, Brianna Haig, Mason Hammond, Samuel Johns, Joseph Kravanik, Brendan Lewis, Amaya McCaskill, Anthony Muhammad, Matthew Newton, Brooke Oldenkamp, Nathaniel Ruiz, Lily Terry, Gavin Scotland, Eddie Torres, Estefania Villegas, Caitlin Morat,
Colin Campbell,
Melinda Barrett, Carter Bursick, Christian Dubois, Justin Harrell, Jawira Hassan, Omar Hernandez, Hannah Hodges, Cruz Aguirre, Braxton Lengeek, Jasmine Lonsbury, Maria Maida Delgado, Cameron McNaughton, Olivia Mead, Josephine Padilla, Alexis Peterson, Juan Romo, Amari Ryan, Kalina Ware, Thomas Witch,
Jacqueline Arns, Tanner Bingham, Jameer Blunt, Stone Brooks, Jody Shambliss,
Ty Collison,
Devin Eldridge, Bethany Iyer, Fred Lang, Caden Wen, Devani Ochoa, Lathan Redinius, Enrique Robles, Corey Schramm, Braden Sweisberger, Chloe Williams, Darren Wright, Rory Angerman, Zachary Bremer, Tegan Johnson, Harrison Kimball, Divine Conkin, Peyton Lowry, Vianney Ochoa, Kale Pittenger, Aaron Plath, Jolene Sachs, Caden Shanks, Jesse Snyder, Mari Trejo, Braden Walker, Jason Woolridge,
Jeremiah Dean, Dylan Ring, Kyle Walden,
Ava Arthur, Danica Barnes, Cameron Burke, Clayton Boyle, Selvin Chicas, Matthew Christian, Christian Cruz, Sophia Driesen, Dominic East, Brandon Fisher, Alexander Foote, Maya Franco, Gabriel Gagnon, Sophia Green, Jace Hahn, Aries James, Caden Jensen, Alexis Cottrell, Hannah Kropp, Carla Monroy, Avery Reeves, Quinn Van Rokel, Trinity Wagner,
Arvin Alphonse, Janessa Buenrostro, Caleb Coates, Fernando Deanda, Cadence Ford, Addison Gailey, Nevaeh Hast, Kevon Hillard, Sophia Hodges, Kaylin Janik, Ashlyn Jeffers, Grace Jungie, Richards, JC Stilley, Angel Torres, Zoe Weitzel, Caleb Wyatt, Antonio Araujo, Nicole Baker, Adam Calderon, Addison Ellis, Lisa Flory, Isabel Gordon, Camden Hale, Erica Hatland, Alexis Jones, Joshua Jorgensen, Addison Junkie, Blake Cranehagen, Jennifer Malone, Alec McInteffer, Caleb Niemeyer, Cameron Niemeyer, Brandon Sales, Caitlin Shaputis, Chad Simons, Kaylee Stickney, Jacob Schweisberger, Kellen Vahulis, Bailey Wilson, Andrew Simon Kuhn, Hasia Amaya, Alicia Anguiano, Damian Daniels, Elizabeth Dillon, Tanner Edwards, Alyssa Eric, Janiyah Ford, Edwin Herbe, Julian Guerrero, Jacob Harrison, Carmen Hafenke, Alina Ligo, Charlie Liu, Caden Martin, Matthew Montgomery, Lily Olson, Caden Peterson, Trayshawn Robinson, Nihath Ruin, Robert Sky, Chance Van Fossen, Isaac Walker, Emma Walters, Alexa Weiss,
Eric Cruz Calderon, Christopher Garcia Garcia, Jose Robles Ruelas, Omar Armel, Devin Daniels, Joshua Gatzmeyer, Zachary Leach Holston McCarthy, Noah Erickson, Chloe Fremont, Elizabeth Lamori, Tyler Landwood, Christopher Roop, Jackson Shore, Sean Steinbach, Derek Baker, Skylar Kronowski, Kylie Cook, Kalea Divas, Joshua Foster, Nathaniel Fuentes, Casey Knutson, Jacob Kyle, Cadence Perry, Maritza Reyes, William Rugland, Nathan Schultz, Corey Simpson, Gwyneth Spear, Landon Stevens, Brooklyn Stadola, Shelby Stroman, Emerson Solzbach, Cameron Sweat, Abby Sweisberger, Landon Toff, Garrett Van Eldick,
Presley Anderson, Itzel Belkin, Grant Barber, Reese Buddy, Octavio Kale, Jessica Coate, Jacob Denker, Kayan Gardner, Madison Graham, Emily Guy, Haley Heineman, Blake Hogenkamp, Madison Hunt, Alexis Clauda, Sadie Mae Cohn, Blake Larson, Joshua Lyman, Aaron Quillen, Cole Ritchie, Destiny Salas, Jaden Suarez, Dalen Tope, Rico Wayman,
Destiny Adams, Tony Bartles, Isabella Boyle, Haley Conant, Siriana Early, Dante Fountain, Stephanie Gonzalez, Devin Harrell, Natalie Hernandez, Logan Lessman, Jasmine Mock, Lucas Moulton, Dylan Nation, Brianna Orozco, Isaac Phillips, Tanner Rodecker, Cyrus Sanayola, Mackenzie Satterwhite, Julian Shablitsky, Aubrey Smith, Tavian Thompson, Meredith Westra,
Bryce Barnes, Jacob Brienzo, Trayton Dunbar, Natalie Garcia, Marvin Harrington, Kaylee Henshaw, Diana Gutierrez, Grace Larson, Emily McGill, Trey Merchant, Anthony Paredes, Martoni Puis, Justin Powell, Trey Ross, Hannah Sawyer, Guillermo Sereno, Aaliyah Shores, Paige Wagner, Katie Wilkin,
James Tackett, Mariah Kane, Anthony Myers, Antonio Castro, Ashley Juarez, Timothy Peterson,
Raylan Angerman, Alan Anguiano, Aiden Boyd, Emily Bullis, Adriana Deanda, Juan Deanda, Nevaeh Dunn, Carmela Griffin, Stephen Henriquez, Alyssa Jolch, Kyla Kaloff, Caleb Kavanaugh, Mackenzie Koo, Desiree McLaughlin, Nywich Passat, Elizabeth Robles, Lilia Romero, Johnny Sierra, Ryan Towner, Lloyd Trout, Riley Vanderlinden, Melissa Waybaugh, Nicholas Wells,
Madeline Carlson, Jackson Cunningham McCullough, Paris Mulder,
Allison Tropa,
At this time, we would ask you to stand for the singing of our national anthem by our Spartan Choir under the direction of Miss McCoy. Good morning. My name is Joe Harden. I'm one of the principals at East Middle School. I would like to welcome you to our Ascension Day program. We are glad that you have chosen to be here so that we can celebrate this day with family and friends. Thank you for investing your time in us. I can't begin to tell you what an absolute pleasure it was to work with the 340 young men and women who are sitting in front of me. Although I know some of you better than others, you know who you are. We have become a community that's had its ups and downs as we developed a greater understanding of who we are as individuals and how we as individuals interact with our world. We have had the opportunity to learn and to be mentored by an amazing staff of teachers, aides, coaches, office staff that have gone above and beyond to ensure our success in the classroom and in life. We would like to recognize by a moment of silence a man that has a lasting effect on us as individuals, as a school family. From our first day at East Middle School, Dr. Rogers, we knew that he loved us and he cared for us. He modeled and taught us what it is to be a person of strong character, one that will make an impact on those we come in contact with. These men and women in front of me will make an impact on those they come in contact with later, as they are his legacy, as they would venture into the world. We will now observe his investment in our lives with a moment of silence. Thank you. I want to take just a second to thank a student who spent a large majority of the evening making sure that all of you had green ribbons. Ty, if you could stand up for me, please. Thank you. Didn't get much sleep last night. You'll have to take a nap this afternoon, right? And most definitely. All right. There's no better way to describe these young men and women than to share some of our successes living the East Middle School Code. We have grown much in our ability to treat others the way we wanted to be treated, even with social media. And that's a tough one. Our students, through community service projects, have raised thousands of dollars and given countless hours of their time to make a positive difference in the lives of others. I have seen these young men and women support each other time and again as we experienced life together. They have given a voice to the voiceless and stood beside those who needed a friend. They have volunteered to make East Middle School a better place, not for themselves, but so they may stand up and put others first. Through their actions, they have left their mark on East Middle School as a place where we achieve excellence and a place to call home. Our celebration today, though, is not only to honor the past, but to recognize the ascension or the climb to new opportunities. Today, you step away from East Middle School and on towards East High School and then beyond. Sitting before you, we have doctors, teachers, businessmen and women, tech billionaires, YouTube sensations, military, officers, actors, politicians, and even professional Fortnite players. No, sorry, got carried away. I don't think that's a career yet. Students in this class will impact our world in ways in which we do not even comprehend at this time. What I know is our future looks bright, and I cannot wait to see these young men and women walk across the stage 4 years from now as graduates of East High School, the class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, use the time and the gifts that you have been given to make a difference. I now invite to our stage two of our finest, Mr. Destiny Adams and Miss Evelyn Tidwell.
Good morning, students, parents, teachers, and staff. My name is Destiny Adams and Evelyn Tidwell. I'm one of the two presidents for the East Middle School Student Council. I'd like to welcome you all to A-Day celebration. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all the 8th graders on finally completing middle school. I'm very excited about what lies ahead of us in the years to come. I'd also like to show appreciation to the teachers and staff that were there all the way from helping us move from being scared little 6th graders to proud independent 8th graders. I'm honored for the opportunity I've been given of being one of the presidents for the East Middle School Student Council. So thank you very much. A big thank you goes to Ms. Hay, my mentor. There are absolutely no words to thank you for all you've done. It's been a great honor to be president with Evelyn Tidwell. She truly shows the quality of a leader. Life is all about transitions, moving on from one thing to another. An example would be like riding on training wheels on your bike to learning cool tricks to fascinate your friends. Transitioning sometimes are easy, but most of the times are hard. Moving from elementary school to middle school was a big leap, not knowing what was ahead of us. With perseverance and never giving up on what you want to do, you can accomplish anything. And now as we graduate from East Middle and move to East High School, we are sure to have great leaders and teachers to inspire and guide us through high school and beyond. My 3 years at East Middle were filled with wonderful memories. I really enjoyed playing soccer, running track, going to state, running cross country, making new friends, being a peer hopper. Those are all great experiences. We all know middle school is not supposed to be all fun and games. We did important things, like plan for a future to. In 8th grade, we did Naviance to plan for a future to see what careers we're interested in. We also took a trip to the Career Academy downtown and saw possible careers we can get involved in. I loved it because it was a great way to get us ready for a future. East Middle is filled with great leaders that are enthusiastic to make East Middle a great school and to inspire us to keep pushing our dreams. That's what makes East Middle a place to call home. On March 7, 2019, we lost one of those leaders, Dr. Rogers. Dr. Rogers was a great inspiration for me ever since my first day at East Middle School. His big smile always gave me assurance that East Middle is a place to call home, and he was one of those people who had a sort of magical smile that made you want to smile too. I remember him giving high fives to everyone in the hallway and brightening up their day, and telling us stories in the lunchroom. He also showed how to be respectful to everyone, and to always do the right thing, even when no one was watching. America's 16th President, Abraham Lincoln, said, "Character is like a tree, and reputation is its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing." Dr. Rogers is the person that showed character. He really showed what EMS stood for. The day we got the news that he was diagnosed with cancer, my family and I prayed that he would be all right. I was devastated when our family told us what had happened, when our teachers told us what had happened. I knew East Middle wouldn't be the same anymore. He'd made such a big impact in our lives and in the lives of a lot of people, and he will always be in our hearts. Our 3 years at East Middle School have changed us, and we've learned a lot from great mentors and teachers. I wish you all the best and have a great summer, and see you next year as freshmen at East High School. Thank you.
Good morning, 8th grade class of 2023, parents, family members, and teaching staff to our A-Day graduation. I'm Evelyn Tibble, and I'm one of the 8th grade class presidents. Before I begin my speech, I want to thank the people who worked behind the scenes throughout our 3 years here. Office ladies, janitors, and the many coaches and teachers who have pushed us to get that good score, that extra point, and help maintain a safe and clean work environment. Let's give them a round of applause. As our time at East Middle ends, I was asked to write a speech wrapping up our years here. East Middle has given us lots of memories and lots of advice. In 6th grade, we participated in the Candy Cane Reindeer Service Project, giving gifts to preschoolers whose families could not afford them. We also participated in the last year of Fun Money. In 7th grade, we paved the way for East Middle Show Choir and had our first ever talent show. In 8th grade, we again provided gifts for people in need by participating in the Teens for Tots program. We also accomplished many achievements in different activities, including getting first, second, and third at our show choir competitions, girls 4x1 getting first at state, volleyball getting sixth at state, and the boys going 9-0 for football.
Let's go.
Although we have had our fair share of great memories, one hard lesson was brought upon us this year. Our principal, Dr. Rogers, passed on March 7th. Dr. Rogers will always hold a place in our hearts, even through our years past high school. He was a compassionate, wise, inviting, and kind-hearted man who tried every day to be the best that he could be. He left us with countless stories, advice, and the feeling that we were loved. He went out of his way to make every single student that walked through East Middle School's doors feel like they were special. His encouraging smile and his never-ending positivity will be remembered, but most importantly, his ability to care so much for so many people will remain in our hearts. We've pushed through the tragedy and become stronger people because of Dr. Rogers and his message to be the best person that you could be. As we move on to high school, I challenge you to live your life like Dr. Rogers, with a smile, with a positive thinking, and the will to be better than the day before. Together, let's say our school motto one last time for Dr. Rogers. The E stands for Excel treat others the way you want to be treated. The M stands for Make a positive difference. The S stands for Stand up and put others first. Because at East Middle, we achieve excellence in where they call home. Congratulations, class of 2023. We made it.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? If you could fall, and no one would hear. So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. The sun will stream in you, so reach up and you'll rise again. Only look around, you will be found. Spread around, you will be found.
All right, welcome back. Choir, very nicely done. One more hand for our choir, please. Big thank you to Mr. Barry for playing piano and Miss McCoy for filling in for Mrs. Shepherd so we don't have to deliver a baby during the ceremony also. So Miss McCoy, thank you very much. I now get the pleasure of presenting a few awards. The first award, with the assistance of Mrs. Somsky. I'm not sure if all of you have had the opportunity to meet Mrs. Somsky. Mrs. Somsky came to us in October, I believe. September. From South Sioux City, and we couldn't be happier that she's here. What a wonderful person to work with. What a wonderful person to work with your children. So this is Mrs. Somsky. Our next few students have done an amazing feat. All the way through the school year, every class, first semester, second semester, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, nothing below an A. So no A minuses. All of their grades are usually 98s, 99s. So this is the 4.0 gold honor roll. We have 8 students that have made that honor. So we're going to ask them to join us up on stage, and then we will present them with their certificates. Miss Danica Barnes. Reese Buddy. Joseph DeBased. Sophia Green. Jackson Johnson. Evelyn Tidwell. Helen Glahulis. And Meredith Westright. One more hand for our gold honor roll. The next award is given by our Parent Activities Council, and it is a PAC award. Each quarter, since these students were in 6th grade, one male student and one female student were recognized for, first of all, their perseverance and their aspiring attitude and being a good citizen. Basically, standing up and being what we expect of all students at East Middle School, being a shining example. So can I have those of you that have received a PAC award since 6th grade, ladies and gentlemen, if you could stand, please. The recipients of previous PAC awards. Again, they were recognized in the lunchroom and received a gift from our Parent Activity Council. And so we need to add 2 more to the list. We'll do ladies first. For her amazing attitude, I'd like to invite back to the stage Miss Reese Buddy. And what a middle school journey he had, Mr. Dominic East. Your 4th quarter PAC awards for the 8th grade. Now I'm going to turn the microphone over to the wonderful Mrs. Imming.
Congratulations, all 8th graders, and thank you so much to our wonderful parents, staff, counselors, principals, everybody who has helped these kids through this journey. Thank you. Right now, I want to recognize our 2018-2019 peer helpers. I will announce your names. Please remain standing, and then we will have applause at the end. Destiny Adams, Ava Arthur, Emily Boyle, Isabella Boyle, Carter Bursick, Lincoln Colling, Tanya Calleas, Adriana Deanda, Olivia De La Rosa, Tanner Edwards, Chloe Evans, Angela Flores, Nisa Flory, Sophia Green, Desmond Gretkin, Camden Hale, Nevaeh Hast, Carly Jackson, Addison Jungie, Logan Lessman, Mariah Moreau, Cameron Niemeyer, Evelyn Oropeza, Cole Ritchie, Caitlin Chaputis, Brecken Sashow, Abby Schweisberger, Evelyn Tidwell, Dalen Tote, Kellen Vlahoulis, Paige Wagoner, Meredith Westra, Bailey Wilson, Thomas Witch. Our 6th graders might not have made it through without these wonderful 8th grade students. Thank you again for your leadership, and continue to be a leader at East High School. I would now like to recognize our Quota Club recipients. They got to celebrate their fine 8th grade year in leadership in March. They were recognized, and I believe they were in the paper and on the news and in our newsletter. But we would also like to recognize them today. Please stand, and we'll have applause at the end. Destiny Adams, Sophia Treason, Tanner Edwards, Sophia Hodges, Hannah Kropp, Nate Ruiz. These 6 students have shown character, perseverance, and have never given up their whole journey through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We want them to continue to be the shining stars that they are at East High School. Let's hear it for this group of Quota. Now we would ask for Mrs. Haight to come up to the stage, and Don Rogers. Let's have a warm welcome.
Congratulations, 8th graders. We know behind every successful student is a family, an involved family, and we congratulate you families who are here in attendance today, and we thank you. Dr. Rogers was a man of honor, loyalty, and respect. These are all qualities he lived and taught on a daily basis. To keep his memory alive and honor him, 8th grade students were given the opportunity to write an essay based on Dr. Rogers' motto, standing up for others, and what does it mean to you? Numerous heartfelt essays were submitted by our current 8th grade class, and the committee had a difficult time narrowing them down to 2. The first person chosen for the Dr. Rogers Making a Difference Scholarship wrote, Dr. Rogers always treated others better than he would have wanted to be treated, because I don't think one person could handle as much love as Dr. Rogers gave out. He made a positive difference in not just the students' lives, but everyone around him, even when it seemed like there was no positivity to give out. He stood up and put others first whenever he could, even sacrificing things that he could gain for people he barely knew, over and over again. I think everyone would want to be like Dr. Rogers, don't you? A considerate, delightful man that always wanted to be the best for everyone and always wore his heart on his sleeve, trying to bring out the best in everyone. He would always try to make everyone else's day amazing by putting their needs before his, and sometimes it all started with a smile. Our second student chosen stated, every day Dr. Rogers was the person to do things for others. He would never say someone couldn't play. He would let the person take his place, and then he would cheer for everyone. He was the kind of person who would swap lunches even if it wasn't his favorite. Dr. Rogers was his own kind of human. He was willing to let someone go into a room first, let someone else carry the football, or give the shirt off his back. With him showing us how we can do these things in our own lives and make ourselves better. It is with great honor we recognize the following 8th grade students to receive the $100 Dr. Rogers Making a Difference Scholarship presented by his wife, Dawn. Will Kellen Valhulis and Tanner Edwards please come forward to receive this special award? For all who submitted essays in honor of Dr. Rogers, we congratulate you and appreciate you. Thank you. On the day of Dr. Rogers' passing, each East Mills student had the opportunity to write a great memory of Dr. Rogers. These memories have been carefully and lovingly compiled in a binded book. And if you notice, what color were the sheets that you filled out? Orange. Your sheet is in this book. Thank you. We present these loving memories of an outstanding principal and man to you, Dawn, his loving wife. May these memories stay alive in all of our hearts. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2023. We're going to start the recessional, and congratulations, go do great things.
Yes, sir.